What if you could see
Motivation.
like all the way down to people who got like, what if I got a vote randomly somehow, or you got a vote? Like you could see like the list eventually.
Like Valentine's Day cards in kindergarten.
Yeah.
Zach got 3 Valentines.
It's like I gave them out to everybody. I thought everyone was getting one.
My mom made cards to everybody. I look like a loser. Can you relate?
I don't know if you can, but we are.
We are now.
That's because we're the Relatables, coming back at you with episode 180. It's November. We think we have a new president. We don't know.
No, not for sure.
Before we get to all that and other news, let me just let you know who I am. I'm Zach Malcolm, at Zach Malcolm on Instagram.
Yes.
Check me out. Don't. It's okay.
Better half of the Relatables right here. D Nimick, at D Nimick on Instagram. And for sure, check me out.
Why are you the better half?
Just because you didn't say the better half. So, I mean.
Technically, I'm more than half of this. Like, I weigh more than you. You know what I mean?
We'll get to the science later in the episode. I'll figure out how to combat this little offensive barrage in the beginning.
No, do you do that with your girl? Like, I don't split things with my girl. Like, I weigh more than her. Like, I'm probably 55% of our body weight. So I'll get 55% and she'll get 45%.
Are you trying to put on, is it like bulking season as well?
I mean, kind of, yeah.
My share's going up.
No, I just like that's fair. Half isn't fair with men and women.
So you were the kind of guy who, when y'all went out, like your mom knew you were gonna get a lot of pancakes because you're a growing boy.
No,
is what she would say.
No, I would be the kid who would have to wait for everyone. Like I would want more than everyone. I knew it because I was the grown boy, but I waited till everyone got their first fixins, and then I got mine again. I was never really like a big eater growing up though. Like I wasn't like the fat kid. Like I was really skinny.
But now you want your share.
Yeah. I feel cheated. I feel like I could have been an inch taller if I ate more as a kid.
Huh. You think in the future we would sue your parents for malnourishment?
Probably.
Potential?
Could have sued my mom.
Sue my parents for potential.
I don't know if I talked about it in the podcast before, but my mom used to water down milk. Because we had it that rough. Came out the mud.
You're going to sue her for the milk?
The milk.
It's like, Zach, why are we here? Mm-hmm. You remember that milk? You said it was skim. I know it wasn't.
It's osteoporosis.
I woke up late one night and saw you pouring it in the water.
I saw you funneling water. Yeah, dude. Oh, shit, my bad.
Yeah, fucking
hiccups. A lot has changed since our last episode. It's been a while, dude. We got to stop doing that.
Here's what I'm thinking about. Think to yourself, listener, think to yourself. Imagine a TV show that didn't have seasons, you know what I mean, that came on every single week. And each week, like, it got better and better. And you loved it more and more. And if you had to put a name on it, like that feeling, that vision, you'd call it the Relatables podcast.
Oh, man. I thought you were going somewhere else, like, better and deeper.
Oh, my God. You're supposed to hype that part up.
I thought you were talking about, like, the election and how it can't be scripted. Like, things have unfolded in ways that if you wrote it, you wouldn't believe it. People have been saying that. That's what the Relatables are
People
have been saying that. It's just a hack thing I just said, but, like, it's pretty believable. Like, it's happened before with Trump and Biden.
I mean, yeah, no one's going to go down easy.
If you're listening in the future, you already know what happened. But if you're listening in the past and you want to know.
If you're listening in the future and you're a conspiracy theorist, you probably don't. I mean, you know the truth.
Ooh.
But you don't know what happened.
You know, a sousant of truth.
Yeah.
There was an election. It happened. Votes are still being counted.
Votes.
It is, when was the election supposed to, it was supposed to be going down the 5th. It is the 16th. Biden has been projected the winner. He is the winner. I mean,
projections in the media have declared Biden winner.
That's the thing. Everyone keeps saying the media, but it's pretty much.
That's what Trump. I feel like the right is saying that the media has projected him winner and the media runs everything, but then the left's like, yo, we counted the votes.
Yeah.
And I mean, you kind of expect to go into this thing. If Trump won, nobody was going to be happy or be like, yeah, of course he won. And if Biden won, none of the Trump people were going to be like, yeah, of course Biden won. So, like, Yeah, there's going to be a dispute either way.
I had a weird prediction. I thought Trump was going to win for sure, and immediately they were going to be protests and rioting and shit, like in the streets. But then eventually it would have cooled off, and I thought if Biden won, there would be like a lot of celebration. But then in a year, there's going to be like violence and protests and like
from the right or the left.
From the right.
Oh,
like if they do a lot of the social justice things they want to do and like come down on people and like make them pay more taxes.
We know who Zach voted for.
No, I didn't.
Am I right?
You don't know?
Let's ask him. Zach, who'd you vote for, bud?
I voted for a woman. Yeah. Who'd you vote for?
Which woman? So you wasted your vote.
Should I tell her?
I mean,
no, I didn't. I
mean, forget who you voted for?
We're in Florida. I knew Trump was going to win Florida. You can look around and see Trump flags everywhere.
Whoa. So your vote didn't matter, kind of, you felt like?
It didn't.
So you voted for a woman?
I did. Jo Jorgensen.
Because you felt like your vote didn't matter.
Yeah.
So you voted for a woman.
Yep, we've said that a few times now.
Huh.
Yeah. Jo Jorgensen.
Weird correlation.
Shout out Libertarian Party. We need a third party to rise up.
Name 3 of her political views.
She is for sex workers. She is for the legalization of all drugs. She is for the repellation.
Oh, you literally had 2, and I was gonna be like, oh my god, I didn't know initially.
I don't even know if those are true either.
You could have bullshitted one more and be like, damn, I don't know.
I mean, the Libertarian Party kind of has its own platform, just like the Democrats and the Republicans. Like, they have things they stand for, like less taxation.
I was going to do that, and I was
government.
like, I don't know anything about this lady, and like, I'm not just going to vote for her because I don't want to vote for the other 2.
Yeah.
So, I voted for a man.
What did you vote for? One of the 2?
I did not. Not this year.
You didn't vote for Trump again?
Didn't vote for what? Didn't vote for Trump this year.
Again.
Why is there an again in the sentence?
Because you did it the first time.
I didn't vote for Trump this year. All right.
That's true.
You know who I voted for?
Who?
Voted for my dad.
Really?
That's the only person that felt good.
So I wasted my vote on a woman, and you wasted your vote on your dad?
You don't ever waste your vote on a hero.
Your hero?
Sometimes you gotta look right into the camera when you say stuff like that.
Well, I'm sure he's touched.
Well, nobody's...
He got 1 vote.
This was a sexual predator safe.
What if you could see,
motivation.
like, all the way down to people who got, like, what if I got a vote randomly somehow, or you got a vote? Like, you could see, like, the list eventually.
Like Valentine's Day cards in kindergarten?
Yeah.
Zach got 3 Valentine's.
It's like I gave them out to everybody. I thought everyone was getting one.
My mom made calls to everybody. I look like a loser.
Oh, those were the times, man. Everyone got Valentine's Day cards.
Oh, yeah. I did kind of forget. Like, everybody got, like, a little candy, and, like, the whole class, like, your parents got it was basically all your parents doing work.
Yeah.
Like, hey, this is a list of the class kids, and they all want cupcakes.
It's basically your parents, February 13th, freaking the fuck out because they forgot to buy cards and candies. And you went to Walgreens that night with
like,
an angry mother.
My class of 27 wants candy.
And no nuts, because there's one kid. There's that one kid.
All right. Well, I feel like now that we burned the election.
No, but like, that's like the Valentine's thing day is voting for everybody. Everyone vote for everybody. Like, everybody love everybody.
I feel like no matter what, you're going to end up getting fucked. So have your guy. Feel good about it. You're going to get fucked.
Yeah.
No, Obama drone people.
What do you think's going to happen now?
Trump did his thing. He's
a year from now, what does it
over.
look like?
I feel like Biden doesn't make... I feel like he doesn't get the... Because I think he is going to get free college. I think he might get that pass. But I just feel like he's not going to deliver on one of his platforms that he...
Like everyone does?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's going to happen to everybody. It's not like there's this Biden's our savior now. It's just Biden's not Trump. Which kind of is what sucks about this election. We should not pick Trump, as Biden probably wasn't the best guy.
Yeah, it's just an old white guy back in there again, which is weird. Like, we had the experiment with Obama. We almost had a lady in there.
And they're like, the way that they were pitching it from the other side, I was like, it's kind of gross, but they're like, yeah, like they had to pair like this old white guy with this like black lady just so they could get Trump out, just to reset it back to like just being old white guys again.
Yeah, we weren't ready for like McCain, Palin, because like they basically tried that model with them.
Yeah.
It was old white guy, younger, kind of relatable woman.
Yeah, like newer thoughts lady, older white guy.
Even though she really wasn't on paper, she was just kind of like their Manchurian candidate. Like she was just like in there because she was younger. But that, I mean, I feel like Kamala's that lady. If you look at it like demographically, yeah, but she's kind of a hard ass.
Sometimes you need that.
Yeah.
That's what. Who knows, man? Sometimes Trump's what you need.
I'm seeing a lot of shit. I'm seeing a lot of shit about her being like super aggressive as a prosecutor in California.
What if Trump is what makes America great? You know what I mean? What if like you date this guy in high school, like terrible breakup, cheats on you, and then you go to college, whore out, but then after college you're CEO status, and now
you think
like, America bounces back from like we don't want to fall close to Trump, and now we are gonna make America great, and then like, Trump in 10 years is like, I made America great again.
Yeah, like. He's that narcissistic ex-boyfriend. Like, it was a toxic relationship for 4 years, but then you started going to the gym.
To be stronger.
As America, they started to get healthier. Mm-hmm. They started
to, like... He tore you down, told you you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Didn't let you hang out with your friends.
Started to read more now. Mm-hmm. And you're starting to, like, be, like, surround yourself with...
you like to do. You know?
Yeah, with more diverse people. You know what I mean? Yeah, so...
I think that's for Trump. I think that's the legacy Trump's going to have. Yeah. In 20 years, he's going to be like... When he's like whittling around, he's gonna be like, "I made America great."
Well, the mark of a great leader is bringing people together. I've already said this before. This is already something I've
sometimes
covered.
You got to be. If you want to look back on my it's extensive.
Yeah, but I mean, it's
he Coach Carter. Everybody.
Exactly, Coach Carter.
He Coach Carter.
Yeah. God, create a common enemy.
The relatables, dude. We call this shit, boy.
Create a common enemy, and then you all come together.
Yeah.
Boom.
Trump Coach Carter. That's like we called back on episode.
You can look it up. 123.
Yeah.
No, that was
just make them look at 123 and they'll scroll up and down.
Yeah.
It was 67.
What has been going on with us? How is that relatable to us?
Trump being Coach Carter.
We can talk about what we just did this weekend.
Dude, shout out to Alberry. They're like a entertainment group that is putting things together. They put on their first event in Jacksonville. I was in charge of getting the comedy lineup, and I crushed it. We did great. I'll hand it over to Zach.
Would you say you crushed it?
Would I say that I laughed at all the comedians I brought on stage? Absolutely. Would I say that I maybe played it a little safe and close to the hip? Maybe.
Dean was supposed to produce a comedy show.
Why do we do like? What?
Let's just come on. We have to be honest on the podcast, and this is how I felt.
Let me speak my truth then.
Because you keep cutting me off.
Zach's been telling my truth to everybody.
Every time I've been trying to speak something, you've been cutting me off. So let's just keep it going with that. Do it. Keep going.
I was commissioned to get comedians for an hour-long comedy show about 2.5 months ago.
2.5 months? I didn't know it was that long.
It's probably like 2.5. Maybe I want to say 3, but I definitely want to give it the cushion of 2.5. Long time ago.
Fucking idiot.
I talked to a few people like exactly when it happened, very like casual at open mics, and did not hit them up and kind of stuck on the open mics with them.
Yeah.
The few people I really wanted on, one of them doesn't do comedy anymore, and the other one is just, I don't know, it just didn't fit the mold of what I was trying to bring to what my friend who approached me to this vision of a comedy show. Okay. That's my truth.
Those are your excuses. I texted Dean.
I didn't give any excuses because the excuse at the end of the day is...
It doesn't matter, dude. It's fun. It was fun. It ended up working out. But you stressed me the fuck out, dude. And this is something we gotta...
This is what I'll take full exception of. I gave him the wrong time, all right? That's it. That's fucking it. There's no lineup bullshit.
Comedy Flyer says 6. You told me 6. I texted him at 5. Or you text me, where you at 5?
Yeah, I think I texted... No, you texted me like, yo, what are you doing? I was like, I'm getting off work. I'm going to go straight there. And he was like, oh, that's cool. I'm just chilling at the house. I was like, all right, well, where are you at? Like, or no, I was like, hurry up. And he was like, why should I hurry up?
It was like 5:15. Yeah, dude. Just stress me out, dude. We gotta push each other to be better. If I would have known you were struggling...
But here's the thing, though, dude. I think I pushed you to be the best.
But that night?
Yes.
That was...
Me and Morgan sat backstage, and looked at each other like Zach's doing very, very well.
Yeah?
Yes. It wasn't like
For a little bit.
It was Zach panicking, like panicking, so much beforehand.
Yeah.
But when you got on stage, you were just like, fuck it, I got to deal with it, and you did fine. Like, you did more than fine.
Yeah. That was the most fun part about it. That's why I'm so, like, whatever about it now. But I was so mad up until I got up on stage.
But maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need a fuck it moment instead of caring so much. Or maybe you cared. Maybe I broke your threshold.
Yeah. That day, I was stressed out about it because I was supposed to go on stage, like, do open mics all week, and I just didn't. Like, one got canceled, one, like, I'm blackballed from, apparently. I can't sign up for it. Well, I mean, we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
Let's not. But... like, I was stressed out about that. So that day, like, I was just going over my notes for, like, 5 or 6 hours. Like, walking around, going to the park. Like, I walked to the park twice and was just thinking about it all day. Yeah, but, like, it eventually got up there, and, like, I was just confident enough to go up there and do the thing. But there's a lot of people, and it was a weird, weird environment.
It was weird. But it was a lot of people, which...
That's what I kind of like, because there's not one person, and you can get momentum. And, like, if you have a little momentum, dude... it's so easy.
Yeah, it was nice.
But then I got up there and like I started doing well, and then like the manicness started to hit where I was like, oh, I'm acting like way too over the top, and like I tried to dial it back, and then I was like, I couldn't. Like I stopped the wave. You know the feeling?
It was.
And then I just had to get off. But it was fun.
I guess.
The whole thing is talk about Al Berry.
The thing is, I just don't think you gassed. I think you gave up. Because it was like, as opposed to like going to the beach and be like, wave, wave. It was like, big wave, big wave, big wave, big wave. I'm off stage. And I'm just like, okay. It wasn't like you kind of like tuck it out and was like, I'm not doing anything anymore. All right, guys, I'm out. Like, it was just like, I got nothing. Which was good. Ended on a banger.
Moral of the story is, ask for help.
I was proud of my product. Yeah. Maybe the Dan Vinci guy, maybe, but I wouldn't say that I put my stamp on his comedy. Yeah. Not to say you're not funny, dude. If you're checking out the podcast, I've seen you.
Oh no, there's a new guy from California, Dan Vinci. I was gonna try to get on. I didn't ask him because it was like the day of, and I didn't want to put any pressure on him. But still,
next time we will. And I don't know. I feel like that's part of the curation of what I think is funny in Jacksonville. Yeah. It wasn't like a showcase where I have to just book every comedian because I got to cycle through and get a week or a month every month.
A week or a month every month? What do you mean?
Like, it's not like I got these same 3 people last month, so I got to give somebody different. It was like I have one show that I've ever booked ever. I can just pick who I want to be on the show. Yeah. And
that's cool.
That's what I got.
I feel like you got defensive. I'm sorry. Sorry for bringing it up if it's sore. That's gross.
I just think that it was a fire lineup. And why would you want to dilute the product?
Yeah, shout out to Morgan. She came, she did her thing. Very professional, very concise, and just fucking...
Sharp. Getting better. Always getting better. Always new shit. Still working through the pandemic. Shout out to Emery, too. I do want to shout out Emery. That was the other guy. He's waiting for a vaccine.
Emery Mehez?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Waiting for a vaccine, but shout out to your boy. He was, you were missed.
Yeah, there is the weird contingency of comedy, or the weird like group of people who are still not doing it. And you're like, they're good, but they're just not out. And there's other people capitalizing on the fact that they're not out. Mm-hmm. And it's weird to see. It's cool to see because other people are getting their spots, but I don't know if we should be doing it. Like when I was there, I was like, should this be a thing? Like when I keep going out, I'm like, should we all be out? You look at the COVID cases. I know there's less deaths or whatever, and like it's not. We know how to treat it now, but still, like, are we being?
Do you think it's a thing where we ever dial back from, or do we just always wear a mask everywhere? Or
yeah, that's pretty much what I do. Like I just try to wear my mask, but I don't know if I'm being an asshole by even going out and being around people.
I mean, there's a music show I think this Saturday at Archetype, like the old Nighthawks for anybody.
Like a club, like. People are going to be this close to you.
Love Culture's going to be there.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if it's back, it's back. But I just don't want to be that asshole. And like, if that's my weird, like, conflicting energy with performing too. Like, I don't. Like the people that are going to go out.
When's going to be right time?
This is it. The people that are going to go out are brazen enough and kind of assholes enough to want to go out and be around comedy. But the people who are like, I kind of want to make laugh, are scared to go out. As wrong as or right as it may be on either side. like if you're a little too conservative, like going out, like
I get what you mean.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if I want to perform to those people who aren't out. But it doesn't matter. We should just try to make everyone laugh.
Fair, yeah, I guess. Yeah.
But there is a little bit of that in my head. It was like, do I even care about these people? They're smoking inside.
Of course you should. Of course you should. That's what you do. You know, if a doctor, he's like, do I even care about this piece of shit, dude, or am I gonna save this guy's life? I mean, the guy got stabbed in the back because he was beating his wife. Am I gonna take this knife out, or maybe take a smoke break?
Ooh,
you know what I mean?
Maybe take it out and leave him. He's cool with it in.
It's all good for a little bit.
Take it out and get distracted.
Yeah, dude. As a comedian, you just gotta bring the funny to every funny.
Yeah. Yeah.
I take comedy very seriously. As serious as a doctor would. He went to school for extensive long time.
I'm doing comedy for less than a residency.
Let me book your shows.
Yeah.
I know. 2 people.
But yeah, shout out to _unofficial.
Shout out to Evan Metz, my boy. Thanks.
Yeah, man.
Appreciate it.
What else is going on?
Hella fun. I've performed for hundreds of people.
That was pretty crazy how many people were there.
Yeah.
The weird thing is just outside. I've never done comedy outside. It was kind of light out. Sun was setting. It was kind of beautiful.
Yeah, I feel like I might have told a joke that made a young couple on a first date just lock eyes. Maybe made them go from, I don't know if I like this guy, to this guy laughs at my kind of humor. You know what I mean? I might have created life last Saturday.
Oh, wow.
I think
you did?
It's powerful. I think I might have. Let's all together just agree and say, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yes,
most
I
likely.
created. Most likely, I created life on Saturday.
That should be a fucking superlative. Most likely to create life. And there's just 2 like pregnant. There's like a pregnant girl. I'm like,
who's already has a kid.
He won. Hey, she won junior year.
That was middle school. Don't count.
Oh shit! Everyone's getting pregnant. I want a baby.
You want a baby?
I want a baby, dude.
He was talking dogs like 3 months ago, and now all of a sudden it's baby talk.
Why stop at dogs? Why not just go straight to baby?
Why stop?
I feel like I need something to take care of.
Yourself.
Other than me.
Well, isn't that enough? Isn't that more than enough?
I don't think it is. Because I think if I knew how to take care of something else, then it will force me to take care of myself.
You think this is 2020, and you think the most ass backward... You shouldn't be allowed to think something like that.
You don't... You have too much time to think about that kind of shit, man.
I need to think about something else.
You don't think you need a little push?
Everybody needs a little push, but it's not from another person.
What if I'm that person? What if I push you?
You're not a baby, dude.
I'm a baby. What if you did have a kid? Do you think it would make you change? I mean, obviously it would.
Yeah.
But would you appreciate that later, or would you be like, fuck, now I gotta be like responsible?
I would say exactly that. Oh fuck, now I gotta be responsible.
But then you would do it.
Yeah, it'd be like that good kid who snuck out and like got in trouble and like who's gonna serve his grounding. You know what I mean? Like he's not gonna sneak out while he's grounded. It's just like, you know what?
That was me.
Fuck it. Like I fucked up. I didn't pull out.
Is that how you know? Like I know I would be a good dad.
No. That's
served all my punishments.
That's how you know that you would watch your kids with the TV on. You know what I mean?
Watch my kids with the TV on. What does that mean?
That's what kind of dad you'd be.
What does that even mean?
You'd be the kind of dad. Kids over here, you're up here. You know what I mean? You're up here. Kids down here, you're up here.
No, I'd probably get an iPad at that point and just be on my iPad, like every other mom.
Would you be a stay-at-home dad? If you're pregnant, so as soon as your 9 months is up, we're switching.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a flop. We'll say.
Yeah, go try to work my job, woman.
Gonna go call your baby's mother a woman? Okay.
That would be the shit. I mean, not the shit, but that'd be funny if like your wife went on maternity leave, but you had to do like her job part-time as the husband. Like she went on maternity leave, so like she can't work 40 hours a week. You can't work 80 hours a week, so you work 60. You work your 40, and then her 20 of hers. That's how we overcome this deficit.
What does she do?
Huh? She's having babies, dude. What are you talking about?
What after the baby?
After the baby, she's getting her ass to work.
So the other company just gets free work while this lady gives birth?
No, they have
That's
to
not
like
maternity
the company
leave at
has
all.
no. The company has to pay the person, like for maternity leave.
Wow.
But the husband's got to earn that shit.
So it's not maternity leave. You're just getting paid for me working.
Part time.
Part-time.
Hey man, I'm trying
overtime
to think about the corporations here. Man.
It's a trickle down.
They need help. They need help. Our institutions are failing.
Oh man, what do you want from Biden?
I don't know. How's the market doing?
It's kind of crashing.
Really?
Yeah, a little bit. It's going down. Not doing too good.
The vaccine.
I'm gonna hold through a little shit.
The vaccine news didn't help.
Pfizer. My mom said the vaccine is some ba dude.
Some bullshit.
Ba bullshit.
Why would she say that?
She just says it's more than what people think it is. It's not like a one pop shop where you just like take what's wrong.
I had sleep in my eye, dude.
Okay. It's not like a one pop shop where you just like take the vaccine and all of a sudden you're like COVID free. It's like you gotta take it and then like 2 months later you have to take another one and there's like a stage 2 to it and like yeah.
That sounds like the HPV shit. I don't know about it.
I know about HPV.
Did you know only women can get HPV and they can get it from guys, but there's no test for guys. Like you don't know if you have it as a guy. So you can give it to some girl unknowingly and then she'll have it.
The more you know?
Yeah. Biden.
Just put his name on it. Who said that?
Gonna meta tag Biden HPV.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
HPV, I guess.
I was trying to relate that to voting in Biden. I wasn't, was I?
I don't think you were.
Yeah.
They get a little fun fact jump in there.
Yeah, but I mean, I voted for a woman, so I'm good for 4 years. So whatever happens, I didn't vote for the guy.
So it's not your president.
It's not my president.
Huh?
It's y'all's guy.
Another one of those 6 months before he gives you a fucking check, and then all of a sudden he's like, he's kind of my president.
Maybe he gives me like a big check.
He gave you $1,200.
Who did? Biden?
So, I mean, well, you think Biden's gonna give you $1,200? You remember when I said on this podcast that Obama never gave you nothing, and that Bush never gave you nothing, and that everybody else that ever came through never gave you nothing, but Trump gave you $1,200.
If you made less than $75,000.
I guess what it's like a tax. You got less than 2 households
Per household. And you had insurance for the previous year. Yeah, I mean,
Biden. They were saying that Biden kind of wants to shut shit down again.
For 6 to 8 weeks.
Yeah, so I mean, is he...
When, though? Because he can't do it before January.
Is he going to start giving away Trump money, or is he going to give away Biden saved up money?
I don't get how people were saying that, though, because it's not like he can do it before January. And
it's too late.
But if he does try to do it in January, yeah, people will push back by then.
Yeah, it's like, dude, I'm fine.
Yeah, things have opened up. We're used to this now. The economy is starting to get rolling again. We had a good first,
now I have
year.
to take this vaccine, and I have to shut down. Like, no, we're fine.
That's what I mean by it. Like, people might, in a year, maybe shorter than that, like, people might revolt. I thought early on, like I said, if Trump won, there'd be riots in the streets. There'd be
Biden shuts back down California on you hoes.
Yeah.
On you hoes.
Do you see either the mayor or the governor of California got in trouble for going to a party and violating his own COVID rules? Gavin Newsom. Is that
Can't get high on your own supply.
Yeah.
I feel like that's a sweeter. Like, that party was probably so much better because he knew no one else was having it.
Yeah, he was doing blow and shit.
He knew who his real friends were because they were like, I got something else to do. He was like, no, if you're here, you have nothing else to do. Yeah. Why weren't you here?
You weren't invited, dude.
You weren't invited.
Newsom apologized for French laundry dinner. What?
French laundry? You mean lingerie?
Maybe the French Laundry is like the name of the restaurant.
Are you fucking kidding me,
I hope it is.
Zach is over here narking on leaders in office for having dinner with their family.
Dude, I'm not going to California.
Whoa, bold words from a guy who just narked on a California senator.
Yeah, you'll never see me, Mr. Newsom.
You'll never take this, Mr. Newsom.
You never get these taxes, Gavin. Yeah, the governor.
Damn Green Goblin.
He apologized Monday for visiting a Napa Valley restaurant with people from other households, saying his behavior contradicted the spirit of the safety guidelines and precautions
Spirit of
he has
the
asked
safety
Californians
guidelines.
to adhere to during the COVID-19.
If that's not the most PA shit I've ever heard in my life.
That's just when he got caught, though.
And who says the spirit of the guidelines? Did you break the rule or you broke the spirit of the rule?
Exactly.
You cheat on me or you cheat on me in spirit?
Spiritually,
Spiritually, I broke your heart.
spiritually, I didn't have that crack on me.
I didn't put my penis in her, but spiritually, I broke all kinds of your heart.
Physically, yes. Spiritually,
I have a strong connection with my own
I'm
self.
sober. Spiritually.
In the spirit of the law.
Yeah, I mean,
California shit.
I just hope. I thought he might be like, you know what? Fuck it. No, like I don't apologize. This is dumb.
I went to dinner with my family.
Yeah. And
Instead, he apologized for the spirit of the rule.
I don't blame the guy though. You got to go to dinner.
How are you gonna? Not 10 seconds ago. You were fighting for the other side.
Hey, if our leaders can contradict themselves, I can do it on a podcast. Boom.
God damn it. It's a good point.
Monkey see, monkey did.
Yeah.
Spiritually. Yeah.
Shit.
What have you been doing? Like, have you been, like, at work? Do they have any precautions that you adhere by? Do you have to wear a mask?
Yeah, you just gotta wear a mask. That's
Yeah.
it. Mask.
Do you wash your hands after every drink that you make?
Not after drinks, but if I'm going from drinks to something else, then I'll wash my hands between that. But I don't wash it between like one drink at a time.
Yeah.
But if I go to drinks and then I'm gonna go like cut fruit, and then I'm gonna go take out the trash, and I'm gonna go like clean a plate, and then I'm gonna go. Yeah. Which is, I feel like it's just normal shit. Besides wearing the mask, I feel like you just should be clean at a restaurant, so it shouldn't really be that big a deal at a restaurant. I mean, because you have to be clean anyway.
Do you?
Besides the mask. Do you really though?
Huh? Yeah. What else you got, man? What's going on in your world?
We got new fucking art. I love this. Just wanted to shout that out again. I'm gonna cover a little bit of it, but that's just because you can look at it, draws your eyes to it.
I want to get a rug gun so bad.
Watch out.
Make a rug work.
It's not a saturated market yet, but we're coming.
Yeah.
Let's do it. Rugs. Custom rugs from Zach Malcolm.
Oh.
That's number 2. What about you, dude? I had that as one of my topics. What have you been up to lately? What have you been studying for? What have you been...
Oh, my real estate license.
Boom.
And I just got a thing today. I got a conditional employment letter from the United States Postal Service.
Wait, what?
Be a fucking mailman.
With your real estate license?
No, but like real estate is not something you can just go into right away. Like it has to be like a kind of a side hustle. And then once you work your way in there, then yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always poo-pooed it. I got to change that joke. My joke was like, yeah, I peaked in high school, but I never went into real estate. And I
you gotta speak it into existence.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna get into real estate.
I gotta change. Like, I may have peaked in high school, but I don't have my own lawn maintenance company.
And then, or just be like that and lawn maintenance company.
Oh, write that down. Write that down.
New shit.
You have any new bits? Anything you're proud of? Any jokes?
I tried the feminist thing out. Got some giggles from some ladies.
What feminist thing?
Why feminism doesn't work.
Yeah.
Got some giggles from some ladies. Still
It
working
sounds
it out.
like a Patrice O'Neal bit. Like it sounds like.
I know. That's why I gotta condense it because it sounds too whiny and drawn out.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm working. That's my new baby.
What's the worst thing I said Saturday night?
He said nagger too hard.
I did say it. That was like.
And I tried to. It's not how you said it. It's how you said it. You know what I mean?
You said the same thing.
But it's see, I mean, I said, cool.
This is why you don't make sense a lot.
Because you're just like, hey, but
much confidence.
it's like, you know what I'm saying, nagger. And it's just like, why the fuck did he just scream at me? Whereas, like, you didn't, like, say it, just be like, yeah, you know what I'm saying, a nagger. And it's just like, oh, he's just talking.
True.
But you just like, bam. And, like, you were hinting at, like, everyone was thinking what you were portraying.
But
you were doing a perfect job of putting it in their heads. And then they're like, oh, he's not going to say it. And then you're just like, bam. And you're just like, oh, did he say the real thing? Or did he say what I think he said?
Yeah. But basically, the gist is like, I've been using the N-word a lot lately. I call it Netflix the N-word. I use it late at night after I've been drinking with my girlfriend. And then I get to where, like, she's like a nagger. And
yeah. But he doesn't say the word nag until the very end where he screams
yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
And then everyone...
Was that the harshest one where you're like...
Yeah, that's the harshest one.
Yeah. All right. Cool, man. All right, man. We can get out of here on that, dude. Let's do a short one. We got nothing.
Shout out to Love Culture at Archetype. Shout out to Zach's new certification. We got new guests coming on the podcast soon. That.
Mm-hmm.
And what about that thing we were talking about, me and you without you?
What are you talking about?
Yesterday.
Me and you without you.
Yeah. New segment.
I don't know.
Your new segment? You were talking about me.
We were allegedly under the intoxication of flowers. There were flowers involved, and we started riffing about something, and I don't know what it is.
And I wrote it down.
What is it?
That's what I just told you.
What are the rules?
There were no rules. You were supposed to come up with the rest of it. I was going to remind you. That's why I wrote it down.
Forgot about it, man.
Okay. All right. Well, that's that.
This podcast is supposed to be stream of consciousness. What is the word?
Stream of consciousness.
And sometimes the stream isn't there. You know what I mean?
You know how when you're like trying to pee and like you still gotta pee, but you just kind of like gotta breathe, like you kind of exhale and you're just like, and it just stops, and then you just. That's what this is.
Yeah. There's someone over our shoulder. We can't piss.
Yeah. You know when somebody knocks early and they're like, you saw me come in here? And it's like, I can't really settle in.
You know how you were gonna come, and then but she's like, you need to come like right now, and you're like, I can't now.
Give me that cum, and you're like, I don't even want to.
No, give me that cum is good.
I mean, ask.
But telling me to come now, like come, like right now, like that's too much. I'm not a fucking performer.
I'm out.
I'm not getting paid for this. But let's come out. Let's get out. It's just a president, guys. It's just a guy.
It's another guy.
At the top.
Until it's a girl.
In a house. Until it's a woman. Until probably 6 months from now when that guy keels over.
How funny would it be if there was a trans in the office for there was a woman? Like how pissed would women be?
Dude, that's a great bit.
Let's make that happen.
That's
the new bit. New bit. We're working on that.
Who? I was about to say maybe Jo Jorgensen was. She wasn't. Guys, this has been the Relatables Podcast. I'm your host at Zach Malcolm on everything social.
I'm your host at D Nimic on everything social.
Guys, check out at the Relatables Podcast on Instagram. Go to our site. There's a banner. It's an Amazon banner. It's the holiday season. Black Friday's coming up. All you got to do is click on that banner and shop through it, bookmark it, send it to your friends, send that link over. It'll give us a kickback, doesn't cost you any extra money, and it helps us out, helps the podcast out. So we appreciate that. Buy some stickers. There's a sticker right there. I don't know why he's pointing at that.
I'm doing merch.
Okay, yeah, if you send us proof that you use the banner, we will personally deliver you a sticker.
Yes.
And a joke. We'll say a joke.
Not a unique joke, just a joke.
Just a joke. All right. Guys, please keep liking, sharing, subscribing, and as always, stay relatable.